my friends, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In yesterday's video, we finished up as much as we could in Red Cliff and came back to camp and talked to our friends and had some alone time with Morgan, even though we all watched it. In today's video, I want to talk to Zevran at least one more time and try to progress his conversations along just a little bit. But then I also want to start new quests, and I think it's going to be the next DLC. So let's get started with Zevran first.
I've a question, if I may.
Go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. I swore an oath to serve you, yes? And I understand the quest you're on, and this is all very fine and well. My question pertains to what you intend to do with me once this business is over with, as a point of curiosity.
Why would I do anything with you?
Oh, I imply nothing specific, of course. One simply assumes that once your Grey Warden business is finished, you would have no need of an assassin to follow you about. Am I wrong?
You can... not at all. You can go if you wanted to go, I guess.
Could I? And what if I didn't wish to leave?
There's always a use for a handsome elf. Well, I could always use a friend to hang out with.
Indeed. I might even be glad to call myself such, come to think of it. It is good to know what my options might be, but that is for another time. For now, we have much to do, yes?
Yeah, I guess. Well, that was nice. I did get Zevran some gifts, so that probably helped get me to this point. But that's all I want to do right now with him. I just wanted one quick conversation. So the next quest I want to work on is Sulker's Pass. I think this is the Golems of something something DLC. I'll look it up later and, I don't know, include it in the description below or something. But the quest says, journey to Sulker's Pass, where a troubled merchant awaits with a deal that may just be... Okay, let's try that again. Journey to Sulker's Pass, where a troubled merchant awaits with a deal that may just be too good to be true. I feel like some of these are written very clunky, or I'm reading them really badly. Okay, let's... well, we have to bring Wynn, but let's bring Zevran.
Yes.
And Morgan.
Indeed.
And Wynn.
Yes.
I feel like I never bring Morgan anywhere anymore. And Zevran, we haven't traveled together. I did spend some quality time doing tactics, doing gear and stuff, so we'll see how this all goes. It is getting bigger, the Blight. Sulker's Pass. And I need to go back to Soldier's Peak and drop some stuff off of my storage. But let's do Sulker's Pass first. I think I'll be okay. Plus, I'm right here. Right there. I forgot about that. Still loading. waiting to be ambushed. Bay of Rome. Wait a minute, that name... Bay of Jome. He's the guy who scammed a bunch of mages. Interesting.
Ah, a fellow traveler of the fair lands. Are you a seeker, perchance? My packs are light, but I have a tome of strange origin. The Deus V Eternus, rumored to be the last message to a sinful world from the Maker himself.
Yeah, I've heard about that. Did you sell a few of these copies to the Circle Tower?
I have no idea what you're talking about, and neither do these large men carrying swords. Get them!
Warden's senses tingling. Oh, my quest completed already. You had a first and rather final meeting with the profiteering forger Bea Jome. Well, let's taunt and see how this all goes. Okay, let's attack him. Dang, Zevran, you stab things really violently. Okay. Oh, let's loot. Cameo cowl. Cunning on a mage. It just seems so odd. I'm used to different games where cunning means something different sometimes, maybe.
Right.
But whatever. Okay, I had to fiddle with sustains for everybody because I have to manually activate all of them because reasons. I only have so many tactic slots, and I can't use them all for sustains, unfortunately, yet. They're very stingy in giving me out those. The game is. Okay, let's pick flowers first. And then
Right.
we'll talk to Felix.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Part of your problem?
Well, yes. Oh, it's been quite the month. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
I'm Edward. Pleased to meet you.
I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out?
Helping a fellow out how?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
Well, what does this control rod do?
The dwarf I brought it from said it activates and controls a golem. So long as you have it in your hand, the golem does what you say. Might be useful, no? I mean, you look like the sort who could use one, yes?
How do I know it's even going to work?
The fellow I brought it from is a long-standing contact. He didn't want to come to Ferelden, however, with all our troubles. He said he got it from the man who owned this golem. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will work. Hence the low price. Ooh, what do you say?
What's the catch?
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by Darkspawn. That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely? Or I'm hoping that's so, at least.
Okay, I'm sure I could use it.
Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
And if it doesn't?
Maybe you could look up the fellow who owned the golem before. If he's still about, that is. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
So weird. Okay, quest updated. The Golem in Honleith. You've acquired a control rod from a merchant. According to his tale, the rod will activate a golem in the remote village of Honleith in the southwest of Ferelden. You should journey there to see if his story rings true. And I'm guessing the item I received is the control rod. Dwarven runes flicker along this crystalline rod. You've been told that it controls a golem in the village of Honleith near the Kokari Wilds. Alright. Thought I picked this flower. Well, let's go to the village of Honleith and see if I can get a golem. Oh yeah, it's probably one of those things we faced in the Fade. The big rock creatures. Can't go anywhere without getting attacked these days, it seems like. Okay, who are these guys? Adventurer leader. Okay, hi.
Rough travels out here, eh? We even saw Darkspawn on the way in.
Oh really? What are you doing? Or where are you going, rather?
We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denerim. You?
What's this message about?
We saw a blood mage down near the Brazilian forest. We're off to tell the Chantry about him.
Oh, that's one of the... I think it's one of the mage board's quests. Like they saw him, but he wasn't doing any blood magic and they were going to tattletale on him and we're supposed to stop them. So I'm here to stop you.
I thought you said... Wait, you're serious?
Yeah. Dead serious.
You look pretty tough, but we just fought Darkspawn. I think we can handle a few losers in armor. Let's see what you've got.
Wow. You know, I'm a Grey Warden, so I'm kind of important. Okay, let's pummel this guy. Wow, Zevron, I am bringing you everywhere. You guys are really good at killing stuff.
Too slow.
Oh, he's great. Too slow.
Right.
Seal of Rat Red. Adventuring Mage. Quest updated. You track down the adventurers and put a stop to their questionable testimony. Return to the Mage's Collective for your reward. Did you kill this mage? Did I kill the mage? I don't know what I did. I run so fast with winds, run fasties. Oh, there's another one. I'm really bad about picking flowers. Village of Honolith. Well, that's not comforting. And there's people running away. Oh, there's Darkspawn. Lovely. All right, let's taunt and attack.
Still remember my first battle.
That's really bad. I can't go through. There's a note over there.
On it.
Let's see. Not that big a place. More Darkspawn. Wow, a lot more Darkspawn. Okay, I'm gonna kill. Come here. Okay, nobody is yellow. Let's kill some of these range guys. Come on, let's taunt again. Let's get this range guy. Dang. This is pretty awesome. So it looks like this poor village has been invaded by the Darkspawn.
On it.
And Olaf's chest. Need a key. A note? And oh look, there's my golem quest updated. Just as Felix promised, there is a golem in the village of Honolith standing motionless in the village center. Perhaps some villagers have survived the Darkspawn attacks and can be convinced to shed further light on the golem's origins. Oh look, there's more Darkspawn. Okay, let's get close and taunt. And let's attack this alpha. Good lord, that's a lot of guys.
As you wish.
Alright, let's take care of these guys
You had it coming.
first.
Here we go.
Get off, my people. Okay. Let's run over here and taunt again. And then take out the big ones. If I'm gonna move. There we go. Yep, Oregon, another battle. That was a little too easy. I may need to increase my difficulty. Let's see. Can Zebron unlock anything? No. What is Zebron's? That's K? Nope. P. You have no lockpicking skills at all. So basically, you had one job, Zebron. One job to be a rogue that can lockpick things. Killing me. Large clear lightning crystal. Wow. Nope, nope. Chest, that's one I can't open. Wilhelm's cellar. Bloodied bronze key. Tucked into the pocket of a dead villager. I wonder if that unlocks the chest that was over here. There's a note. I love notes. A note from Honolulu Village Council. The note talks about decorating the statue, which I'm guessing is the golem for like the Harvest Festival, which is kind of funny. I want to check and see if this unlocks this chest over here. This being the key I just looted. It does. Olaf's prized cheese knife. I don't think Zebron needs another knife. I gave him Duncan's knife and another one. That's better, I think, but we'll look at that later. So first, let's try out the Golem Shale. Okay. I wonder if the statue appears to be inert. I wonder if I can make this my
This is
friend.
a golem, I believe. Damaged, perhaps beyond repair. There may be a way to reactivate it, though that is not necessarily wise.
Why not? On closer inspection, you see that the statue is embedded with numerous crystals. Some of them have cracked and may be of dwarven make. Dulaf Gar, activate the golem. Nothing happens. Apparently either the rod is not working or the code word is incorrect. The golem is unresponsive to the control rod and command words you acquired from Felix. Perhaps there are still survivors in the village who could shed some light on the golem's current state. Well, no one up here. Wow, that tower seriously fell down. Well, let's go down to the cellar, maybe? Save. Golem cellar.
This should be easy enough.
Zebron, we may need to break up because... Oh, there's a bad guy. Several bad guys. Alright, let's loot. Let's taunt, not loot. Oh wow, they keep coming. Okay, let me pick up these big guys. taunt. And okay.
On it.
Charred corpse. Oh. It's a pretty big cellar. Tree roots coming in. This is huge.
Speak on.
Sweet, you can unlock some chests. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything. I've got some gold now, but I feel like I need some more. You never have too much gold in these games, probably. Alright, let's save again. Ooh, Wilhelm's special brew. A gift. Interesting. Wow, these villagers did not fare very well. And there's a crap ton of guys up here. Alright, let's taunt. Oh, there's a mage. Let's kill the mage. Okay, any other yellows? Alright, I just have archers raining down fire on me. Alright, let's go take care of them. Taunt. Oh, good, everybody's coming with me. Well, let's attack this one. And then this big guy.
Nice swing. This should be
Okay. Wasn't as horrible as I expected it to be. A decades-old letter. Well, the letter talked about
This should be easy enough.
the golem,
On
and
it.
then a wife had sent a letter to the Magi, Circle of Magi, and asked for them to, I don't know, do something with the golem, and the mages said that they couldn't because the woman had gotten rid of the control rod, and there was some question about whether the golem killed her husband or not. And with the control rod being gone, they couldn't actually do anything. Okay, is there... This is so... Is this a torture chamber or what? This is the weirdest cellar I've ever seen.
By the Maker, we're saved!
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us?
I wasn't sent by anyone.
So we could have just starved down here? The band gave up on us? I suppose I should be grateful that someone came at all then. Thank you. But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, I'm looking for whoever owned the statue outside.
The statue outside? Why would... Oh, I think I see. You bought the control rod, didn't you? You came here looking for Shale.
Someone's a mage.
That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance!
Killed your father, what do you mean?
My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Arls of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais, and what did he get? One day my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and Shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake Shale up, well, it's yours now.
Is there anything you can tell me about the golem?
My mother never talked about it much. I was just a small child when my father died. Look, I know you probably have more important things on your mind, but I really need your help. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
What? I'm so confused. What killed this man who went after her?
There are defenses my father put down here to keep strangers out. I knew about the barrier, I had the key for that, but the rest of it, well, we never came down here. Ever.
Well, how do you know she's still alive?
I don't, it's true. I'm terrified that something's happened to her and she's lying in there, injured. I can't leave here until I know for certain. Surely you can understand that.
I would like to know how to activate that golem, though.
How to activate it? We just used the control rod and the code phrase. Or did Mother give them the wrong one? I wouldn't be surprised. She said she never wanted to see Shale activated again. If so, I'll gladly tell you the proper phrase. Just save my little girl, I'm begging you.
All right, okay. All right, I'll look for her.
You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
I'm very confused on how mages are treated, because from what I understood, they're all supposed to be living in the Circle of Magi. But you have this guy's father who was a mage, who was allowed to just live in a village and have a secret laboratory with golems and do what he liked. Wynne gets to kind of come and go as she pleases, but they're okay with it. But then you have other mages who are stuck in the tower. It just seems very not clear. Anyway, quest update. Deep in the cellars of a mage's ruined tower, a handful of villagers have survived the Darkspawn onslaught, taking refuge behind the tower's magical defenses. One of the survivors is Matthias, son of the tower's original owner. Matthias begged you to rescue his daughter, Amalia, who ran deeper into the cellars and is now trapped behind further unknown dangers and enchantments. You've agreed to find her and return her safely to her father. Well, that's fine, but we'll do that tomorrow, because we are at the end for today. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow for another new Dragon Age Origins video.